This is the Daily Brew, 5 minutes or so of grounded insight for a business that works with you, not against you. I'm Teresa Cleveland. Let's dig in. So there's a version of me that got a lot done on sheer determination. And early on, that energy carried everything. If something didn't exist, I figured it out. If it broke, I fixed it, or at the least, I patched it. And if resources were limited, I got creative. And if there wasn't a clear path, I made one. I can look back on that and remember the excitement and how good it felt just figuring things out and making things happen. And that determined spunky energy is powerful, isn't it? I know you've got it too, or you had it at one point, and it's resourceful, it's adaptive, and shoot, it's often the reason a business exists in the first place. For a long time, I wore it like a badge of honor, but eventually something shifted. It wasn't all at once. It wasn't this dramatic thing that happened okay, I'm now shifting, because that's not how it happens, right? So I just started noticing, though, how tired I felt, even when things were technically going well. The business was moving, clients were there, opportunities existed, and yet everything still seemed to rely on me, noticing, remembering, catching, fixing, adjusting. And that's when I realized something I hadn't wanted to admit. The problem wasn't that I lacked determination, it was that my business still depended on it. So determination is an incredible starter fuel, but it's not meant to be the operating system. And when your business requires constant cleverness just to function, it slowly drains the person who's running it. You know, two things can exist at the same time, right? So it's possible to be capable and depleted at the same time. You can be strong and stretched thin. You can be doing everything right and still feel like you're running on fumes. I think we need to be more honest and talk about this more openly. At some point, making things work no matter what stops being impressive and it starts being unsustainable. What changed things for me wasn't working harder or becoming more disciplined. Or maybe it was, because the goal wasn't to prove how resourceful I was anymore. The goal was to build a business that didn't require constant heroics to stay upright. I didn't have to be that girl that people looked at and asked, how does she do it? Or does she ever sleep? Hear this. Determination is how you start. Support is how you continue. And that support looks different for different people wherever they are on this business journey. It doesn't mean you have to run out and hire somebody or buy the latest and greatest whatever they're pitching out there. Sometimes it could be changing a step in your delivery funnel. There are a lot of things that could support you in a different way. So here's something to sit with today. Where in your business are things still working mostly because you're making them work? Now, I don't want you to judge it. You don't even have to fix it yet. Just notice where your determination is doing the job that structure eventually needs to take over. And once you know, you can't not know. And that'll help you as you are ready to make those changes. So remember, yes, grit is powerful, but it was never meant to carry everything forever. That's it for today, and if this is your vibe, follow the show and share it with someone else who might need it today. I'll meet you back here next time.
This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.